I'm bringing you online courses to put you in a position of power in contract dealings, trademarks, copyright, and right of publicity in my Decipher the Code Masterclass series. The first course to be released is Contracts, the Decipher the Code DTC Masterclass series. And the first course, DTC Contracts, I'm taking my experiences, education, and expertise as an educator to give you some strategies and going from a passive to a powerful party in contracting. This self-paced online course will empower you with tools. In my ebook, I talk about 5 key factors that are really vital, really essential for you to understand what contracting. Enforceability is one. I'm not going to get deep into these areas because I don't have the time.
We are reading and seeing may not be actually what you're getting. So that's why it's important. When you look at compensation, you compare compensation to everything else that is to follow. Is there a condition precedent to the compensation? Will you be responsible for covering everything? So that has to be recouped first. If that's the case, that compensation, that number is going to be 8 and up. If you're an entrepreneur and somebody put you this, but do you have to use all that money to build everything you need to build? What's going to be left? So when you look at compensation, please don't just stop there.
When we talk about sports and contract dealing, we are either speaking of the athlete or the individual or entity that they are in contract with. This guide aims at empowering the athletes. Therefore, the discussion will spotlight the perspective and behavioral history of the athlete as a party to a contract. To get a full grasp on the street code mindset driving the athlete and his or her beliefs about contracts, we need to go back to a time when athletes in the U.S. a contract that addressed the expectations of the support that was given and received to avoid automatically creating a partnership based on small details she wasn't aware of. And that business deal with the big dollar signs had even more impactful provisions in it that stripped her of the ownership rights in her own company. Contracts are promoted for our freedom, for our free will to decide how we're going to do it. And courts frown upon us not doing our due diligence and executing that freedom